My eyes are tearing up. There are a lot of things that happen when you get dressed as a bride from your house. Hi guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is still Sophia and you're welcome back here. Today I'll be trying to fix lashes on myself for the first time ever. And while I'm doing that, I'll be telling you a story of how I almost ruined somebody's wedding. Yeah, okay. So I have this pair of lashes that I have gotten since I think I got it in 2021. Yeah, 2021. I had a wedding and I thought I was going to do my makeup myself. So I'm like, okay, why not just try it? But I didn't eventually get to it. So today I will be trying to fix these lashes for the first time ever myself. So let's get to it. I don't know. I think this is some cheap brand of lashes. I can't remember. I think I even got it for 500 naira then. But anyways, let's get to it. So I'm going to put glue, a little glue on it, and then I'll set it aside while I tell the story. So in 2013, so if I'm looking down, I'm trying to put glue on the lashes. In 2013, I went for a camp program. So it's like a youth program basically, and during that program there was a skill acquisition training and I learned makeup. I think the program was for like 2 or 3 weeks, and by the time I came out I was very pumped and excited, like yeah, I can do makeup now, like I know my stuff, I'm good at what I do. Anyways, I had a wedding that was supposed to be part of the bridal train. I think it was in December and I had just finished the training in, let's say, September, October. So I was very pumped up. I was a teenager, so as you can expect, when we just learn new things like that, there's a tendency to want to prove ourselves, if I may say. So I reached out to this family friend, if I may call her that, who I was supposed to be part of a bridal train, and I'm like, hey sis, I know how to do makeup. Do you mind if I do your makeup for your wedding? And I was just going to charge her something very small. Bear in mind that I have not done makeup for any other person. Okay, I'm done with the glue now, so I'm just going to set this down. Yeah, as I was saying, bear in mind that I had not done this for any other person. It was supposed to be my first time. Like, the best I had done was within the 2 or 3 weeks training where we all tried it on each other. Anyways, after I reached out to her and I told her all that, said down my story, and she's like, oh sorry, I already got someone to do my makeup. If not, I would have allowed you. Now, she could have used sentiments and just been like, oh, since I know this girl, she's a family person, she'll even give me a better discount. Bear in mind that this was in 2013 and not many people were doing makeup per se. More often than not, most people just get either white powder or skin tone powder, use it, shave off their eyebrows, use pencil on it, and then put lip gloss. That was what most people were doing for makeup at that time. So for a bride to say she wanted to do makeup, especially with the kind of religious setting that the wedding was going to take place in, it was very strict and they had a number of rules. So she didn't agree for me to do her makeup at that time, and I'm like, okay, well, it's okay. I felt bad, but I mean, thank God she did not, because I get very anxious when I have events and all that, and sometimes affect the performance I give, especially at the initial stage. Usually once my nerves are calm, I get to work and I do what I need to do. The wedding day comes, makeup artist arrives, and everything is supposed to go on as planned and all that, yeah. But you know how typical bridezilla stuff that happens on wedding days, where the family members are like, oh, don't paint your face, so make sure you do this, make sure you do that, make sure you do that, and they are scolding the makeup artist and they're scolding. And I'm like, if she had agreed for me to do her makeup, then I would have been under so much pressure to match up and to meet up with the time. I'm trying to check if the glue is dry. Okay, so I think the glue is dry at this point. I haven't done this before, but I've seen a number of videos, so let's try it. Fingers crossed I get it. If not, just imagine that I cannot fix lashes and I was trying to do somebody's makeup on their wedding day. That's not where the story ends, so hold on, let me fix my lashes, then I'll get to it. Okay, the blood of Jesus. So what's this? Yeah. Okay, my eyes are tearing up. Ooh. I feel like I put it too close to my lash line. My eyes are tearing up. And it looks like bat wings. But it's not bad. Let's fix the second one before it dries out completely. Ooh, looks good. Pray for me. Ooh, I can't even close the second eyelid. This is why I don't wear lashes. I remember now. My eyes are okay. My eyes are tearing up. My eyes are tearing up. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so I think I did the first one. The first one looks more natural as compared to the second one. Anyway, I say lashes. The lashes, this pair of lashes look very cheap and outdated. But yeah, looking at the time I got it, it's definitely outdated. I've seen and used better lashes than this. Anyway, what's going on? Going back to the story. God, I can't blink well. Anyway, getting back to the story. Her makeup was done and bride was already cranky. Because again, like I said, bridezilla stuff, things that happen at home. Should I say unfortunately, she stayed at home and there are a lot of things that happen when you get dressed as a bride from your house. If you've ever been married, you understand what I'm saying. Or you've ever been involved in wedding planning and all that, you understand what I'm saying. So we moved to the church for the wedding. Her makeup artist gave me they look like papers, like square shaped papers. I don't know what they're called and I tried to look it up. I haven't seen what they're called. If you know what they're called, please put in the comment section. I was supposed to use, they look like parchment papers. That's what they look like. White, transparent, cut into, they're not as wide as a serviette. They're just like the size of a palm actually. And I was supposed to place it on the bride's face whenever she sweats. I think there were about 3. And guess what? I think I lost 2 or I can't remember how many I lost. But I know that by the time we got to the reception and obviously the bride is going to dance in and all of that. I think it was even before the bride started dancing in. We were supposed to take pictures and it was a very sunny day. We were outside trying to take pictures and the bride was already sweating. So it's like, oh, where's that thing they gave you to clean up her makeup? And I cannot find it. And then we start searching and searching. I think we eventually find 2 and we were able to use it. And everybody's scolding me like, where's this, where's that? Anyways, bride, again, like I said, bride was already cranky. Thankfully, when she saw her husband, she was a little bit happy and elated. We eventually used I'm going to call it parchment paper because that's what it looked like. We eventually use it on her face and she's a little bit happy. But as she's dancing and she's sweating again, though the hall we used was well aerated and had cool air blowing in all directions. But you know how, I don't know if you've been involved in a wedding, you know how typically very little things can ruin the mood for the day and can make either the bride or groom, mostly the brides, more often than not the bride, can just spoil their mood for that day, and they'll be all grumpy and squeezing their face, and you are doing a lot to cheer them up. So basically, that was what happened, and we had to keep trying to find ways to keep our bride happy. So the first way I almost ruined her wedding was by trying to be a makeup artist, because thank goodness she did not agree. If she had agreed, I don't know. I think I'm going to insert a picture of the makeup that was done on my face when I did this skill acquisition training program, and compared to the kind of makeup I do now, and look at me struggling with lashes over 10 years after this incident happened. Secondly, what I was supposed to use to help her dab her face, I lost it. I almost ruined the day for the bride, but thankfully, thank God, there were other good people around who understood the situation and who had also been married themselves and understand how these things go. So they were able to pacify the bride, and yeah, we all went home happy, with our bellies full, and bearing gifts. I think I have been able to share the story. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but if you've ever been married, if you've ever, why do I keep saying if you've ever been married? But if you've ever been involved in a wedding ceremony, you understand where I'm coming from and how what looks like a seemingly little thing almost ruined someone's day. That's the end of this story. I'll see you guys in the next one.